I am not entirely sure how to start this video, but we're gonna give it a go. Welcome everybody to my Sabertrio SENZA review. This has been something that I have been meaning to do for 7 months. But the good thing about owning a saber for 7 months is that I have had the time to really fully experience this saber over here spinning to my left for the entire amount of time that I've owned it, so you will get the most authentic and real review on this saber probably that's out there right now. This has been a saber that I have wanted in my collection for a long time. This saber is installed with CFX, also known as crystal focus, and I've talked about crystal focus a little bit on the channel, not too much, but it is my favorite board to be installed on a saber. I much prefer CFX over Profi, and I know a lot of people would disagree, but that's fine. At the current moment, CFX can actually do more than Profi can when it comes to having an OLED. I now own 3 different Sabertrio hilts, the Reaver, the Senza, and the Crossguard in that order, and I just recently made a video over the Crossguard, and I will have both of my Sabertrio videos down in the description for you to find, so you can watch them all if you want. I really do hope you guys enjoy this. Unboxing a Sabertrio is very simplistic. You'll get this thank you card, a quality charger, which they really do set you up for success because they provide 4 different wall outlet pieces, so no matter where you live, you'll be able to charge your saber just fine. There's also a light on the charger which illuminates green when the saber is ready. That's a nice touch as well. You'll also get a tool bag with your screws and Allen tool. The cable inside is your data cable, which you'll use to change your fonts and blade styles, and you'll of course get a blade that will be sanded down, which is so much better than a non-sanded blade. Alright, we are going to run through this incredible saber now. I went with the white illuminated button. We've got the OLED screen on the side and the secondary auxiliary button on the back. Covertech wheel on the bottom. You can see a little bit of weathering down here. That's actually from me, not from Sabertrio. I did end up dropping this in the middle of filming this video, so just ignore that. We've got the shrouds up here. Blade plug that's in the saber, looking really nice. Let's go ahead and get to the chassis by screwing off the pommel on the bottom. I've loosened up my Covertech wheel so I can pull this out all the way. The chassis is actually non-removable, but you can pull it out enough to where you can see the full battery. One of my favorite things about Sabertrio chassis, besides how clean they are, is this little tab underneath the battery here, which you can pull. It's a safe and easy way to remove your battery if you so need to do so. And on this side, we have the crystal focus board itself. You've got the recharge port at the bottom down here, and that's really about it as far as the chassis goes. We can slide this all the way back in now. Hold on, there we go. Put the pommel back on.
Goodness, you're not one to trifle with, are you?
You can see the OLED screen boots right up, and it had the S3 logo, the Sabertrio logo.
You can't win. Let negotiations begin.
Turn it on and you can already see the OLED animations going. It runs along with your font the entire time that it's on, and I absolutely love that. I can turn this on with either the main power button or with gesture controls. We can get blaster deflections by tapping the back button. Lightsaber lockup by holding it. We have the flash on clash. The shrouds are removable just by taking out these 2 screws, and it will come off. I'm going to go ahead and do that actually so I can show it to you guys. This is my little Beskar toolkit that I carry around with me. I went ahead and took off the shrouds, as you can see, and I think this still looks absolutely incredible with or without them. To get music, all you need to do is double click the main power button. And again, to turn it off. The back auxiliary button, if you hold it, will get into the sound bank selection menu so we can see more of this OLED.
Sound bank. selection.
Every single font that comes with this saber will have a specific OLED piece designated to that font.
Fourth edition.
Light, the balance, darkness,
Vengeance.
Kylo Ren.
Snippets.
At last we will have our revenge. I wondered when you would return. Traitor!
You ever hear the tragedy?
This is General Kenobi. Ancient prophecies.
crystal focus,
Nebula.
Granny.
The Old Republic Crucible. The Old Republic Malign.
Nightfall. Revolt.
Youngling.
And what I'm sure you're all waiting for.
games, invaders, Pong, Snake, RTFM, Tetris, Jedi Trainer, Memory, Kill the Bit, ASCII, Previous Menu.
And those are all the games, including the movie that you can watch on it, which is A New Hope, which is so cool. On my Anakin fonts, I actually have an OLED display piece where one stick figure is destroying a bunch of other smaller stick figures, kind of like smaller children. And if I hold the back button, this animation will actually speed up. And when I let go, it returns to normal speed. Sabertrios also have blade detection, which is super cool. How amazing is that? Another small detail that I quite enjoy about CFX sabers is the SD card eject. Currently, only CFX has this, where if you push on the SD card, it will eject itself from the saber and when you push it back in. But on my crossguard saber that's installed with Profi, I would either need smaller fingers or some tweezers to get it out. Changing colors and blade styles is ridiculously easy on this. All you have to do is hit both buttons at the same time.
Spectrum.
We'll get into the color profiles. And you can kind of twist and angle it, whichever method you prefer. Let's go with that purple.
Blade profiles.
Now we're in the blade profiles, which is essentially just your blade styles. Have a fast rainbow here. And it will stay that way when you turn it back on, until you change it again. And if you look on the OLED, you'll see the blade profile along with a number, which will change as you go through the blade styles.
Spectrum.
Same thing with the color. You have the color profiles, which will change as you go through them. And you can add more blade profiles as well. Hold the main button.
Blade profiles.
Blade profiles. You'll notice as I turn this off, you can see that flash of red in there. That's from switching blade profiles. So as you switch between blade profiles, you will have different on and off effects, depending on what you're on. Another really nice thing that you can do is changing the blade length on the go.
Blade length.
You can also use the buttons to just kind of slowly inch your way up, because it can be kind of tricky to get it to right where you want it. And once you do, you can just hold the main power button.
I see the Padawan needs one last lesson.
I got a cop coming up to me. Yo. Filming.
Filming?
Yeah.
Do you work here?
No, no, I don't.
Alright, hey, it's private property, so I can't have you doing that here, man.
Okay, I understand.
It looked pretty badass from far away, but yeah, I can't have you do that here, alright, man?
Yeah, I get it.
So,
No,
I
no worries.
appreciate it. Thanks.
Look at that. This OLED displays